Flipgrid is perhaps my most favorite tool. I don't know what I would have done once we went remote without Flipgrid because a big part of my class is having students hold discussions orally. And discussion boards that are written were not going to do it for me. Flipgrid gives you a way to have asynchronous conversations in a nicely organized environment with sections. You can use it for discussions, you can use them for presentations, you can use them for icebreakers in your class, like maybe having people introduce each other like I had you do at the beginning of this workshop, and of course for community building because a lot of people start feeling very attached to all the other people they're watching on video. Now, if you're thinking, oh, but how fun is it to watch people on video? Think about how our students spend all their time on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat watching quick little videos of their friends and themselves. So our students are actually quite used to communicating with video, and Flipgrid really facilitates this, especially because it is so nicely packaged. So the first steps to do Flipgrid is you want to open an account. I recommend that you have Google for it. So a Google email would do wonders in order to use most of the tools that I'll be sharing with you. Also look at samples, and I will share one with you so you can see what a Flipgrid can look like. Watch a how-to video, which you have in my how-to video section of the workshop. Then maybe make a baby Flipgrid, and again, no harm done. You can erase it later and have maybe a friend try it out to see how it works. Let me quickly show you how my Flipgrid works. So I have what they call 4 grids, and all that is really my 4 classrooms that I have on Flipgrid now. So for example, if I wanted to go to my Spanish 391, I would just click here, and you can see that last semester we had 25 discussion topics, which produced 593 videos, which produced 2,093 views, which produced 133.1 hours of shared learning. So this really made the students engage. For example, on this last Flipgrid, students had to do their final presentation, and you can add little GIFs, which is really fun, or you can add pictures or even videos in here, and then you can add directions of what it is that you want people to talk about, both as presenters and listeners. And then here are the reports that I get about the things that students did and how many views their videos got. Let me show you this from a student's perspective. So from a student's perspective, this was the hello video, the very first one that they did. And here it told them to say hello and say how they were doing. It was a check-in. And here are my students and their videos. You can see that they can get very playful with this because they can add little stickers and little funny things to their faces. And what I did as a teacher is every time I saw a video, I would give them a star, and that way they would know that I had already watched their video. I hope this mini introduction to Flipgrid really inspires you to try it out. If you want your students to have asynchronous conversations, or if you want your students to make video presentations and you want them packaged in one spot where they can look at each other's and comment and do answers, video answers to each other, Flipgrid is your tool. So I hope that you get to try it.